One document, 5 language versions. The English master moved on Tuesday, a retention period, a response target, 2 new sentences. The German, French, Dutch, and Japanese versions still say what they said in March. Which of them are now wrong and in which paragraphs? This is the translation assistant and I employee, catalog D007. Nothing in a folder of documents records what a previous run already carried across, so it reads its own index first. 4 variants, all brought level on the 1st of March from one recorded source fingerprint. Dutch is frozen. The owner asked for no changes until mid-October, and that reason is in the record. The English file no longer matches the fingerprint. The source moved. Then it works out what moved in segments, not in files. 29 blocks before, 31 now. 5 changed. The retention paragraph, 1 table cell, the effective date, and 2 sentences that did not exist in March. 26 are untouched. Each variant gets its own verdict, because one somebody edited locally is a different problem from one that simply fell behind. Which matters because the second family is that problem. The English warranty moved from 24 months to 36, but the German moved too legal added a sentence preserving statutory rights. Both sides changed since the last sync, so it stops. The family is frozen, both versions reported side by side, and it goes to the owner. It does not pick a winner. Worse than an out-of-date variant is an overwritten correction. Back to the policy. Before a single file is written, here is the plan. German, French, and Japanese each take the same 5 segments, everything else is left exactly as it is. Dutch is frozen, so it gets nothing reported behind with the reason and the date. Then it stops and waits. It also says what will not cross cleanly, while saying so is still cheap. The German column header runs 47% longer than the English, so the response times table wraps to 2 lines per cell and pushes the contact section onto a second page. 3 things are held back from translation entirely: the legal entity name, the customer's own priority codes, and the durations. An amount is a fact from the source. Only then does it write. 5 segments replaced in each variant, 26 left byte-identical, not rewritten and compared afterwards, never touched. The bold spans survive because the new text goes into the existing runs. Assigning text to the paragraph instead would collapse it into one unstyled run and destroy the formatting this employee exists to preserve. Then it writes down what it did. Which variant, from which source state, how many segments, and what moved. Appended, never edited, so a freeze stays in the history. Ask for the status again, and German, French, and Japanese read level against the new source. Dutch reads behind deliberately with a date on it. This was a real run. The documents are real Word files, and the segment counts, the fingerprints, the byte-identical count, and the before and after pages are all output from it. 2 things are not real. The company and both documents were written for this recording, and the target language came from the model directly, because no dedicated translation engine is configured here. Only what changed, only where nobody objected, and a written record of both so the next run knows what this one did.